Over all these years, when I introduced myself as a professional poker player, it's kind of been holding me back. It's not something I've been particularly proud of. General opinion about poker is that it's a type of gambling. And it is, but it's so much more. Even though there's luck involved, there's still a huge portion of skill in the game, and it definitely favors the prepared ones.
Yeah, yeah.
And now Mark Newhouse only needs to dodge a river 4 to make another main event final table.
The river card is an ace, that will do it! We have our November 9. Velador out in 10th.
That's the best misclick of my life.
It is one of the most exciting moments of the year. Every year, we play down from 6,683 players to a final table of just 9.
The buy-in of $10,000 for the World Series of Poker main event has not changed, but the prize money for first place has grown tremendously. Welcome to the 2014 World Series of Poker main event featuring a $10 million top prize.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go in seat number 1.
1972, Everello Slim won $80,000. In 2003, Chris Wanamaker took home $2.5 million. But this year, that figure is a massive $10 million.
But what really stands out for me is Mark Newhouse. Back-to-back final tables in such massive fields. I really do believe that his experience will be a huge difference maker tonight.
Indeed.
With each breath, feel your mind begin to quiet. Let your thoughts just kind of melt away.
In the beginning, I didn't play that much. Played a little bit online, playing with friends, just not playing professionally. Cooking was my first passion. I went to a high school with a focus on culinary. I was a bit fed up with the academic classes. In 2008, I realized that I had the opportunity to at least try making it as a pro. My first live tournament was actually here in Vegas. It was the main event as well. I qualified online. You had the option to either take the money or go play. So I called up my mom and asked for her advice. It was obviously a whole lot of money for me. She knew how much I loved poker, and so she said that, yeah, of course you should go to Vegas and play.
Welcome to the main event of the World Series of Poker. It is indeed time for poker's greatest event of the year, and the masses have once again descended upon the Rio, making this main event the second largest field ever, 6,840.
It was my first big live tournament, the main event. It didn't go very well. I busted on the third hand. That's not what you want. But this year I was really motivated, and I changed a few things. I took it a lot more seriously. I was due for a big run.
Even
I should be able to find it there.
Yeah, I think so.
Here we go. Yeah.
If you love poker, your dream is to win the main event.
Sweet. We got the first episode.
So.
2 tables of 8 remain. Brazilian Bruno Politano,
Perfectly valid
28.
point, though.
Politano randomly picked this hoodie out of a Ross dress for us. Back now to Von Hof, and he folds.
Jacobson looks like the kid I used to cheat off of in 11th grade biology.
Most people take biology in 9th grade.
Yeah, I mean, Norman Chan knows nothing about poker.
Figure 8.
Well, I don't know if this is Hollywooding to save some face, or if Bruno can possibly have one more bluffing gearing.
Oh, wow.
Reaching for chest.
Hey, it ain't so.
A 6-bet to $5,755 back at you, Felix.
I think we need to play some more Sims.
I told you, man. When it boils down to, he's still Brazilian.
Wow.
Practice right to the last minute, buddy.
Oh, you know what we said? We're gonna play down to heads up no matter what. Yeah. So it might be a 20-hour day.
Well, that last level, we figured it would be 100 big feet, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So.
My friends are my mentors. I'm very fortunate that I have so many, not only friends, but also high-level players that also has a lot of experience. Yeah, it's not like something you would have. Let's play characters.
Yeah, characters. Okay. Pretend like it's Final 5 and like possibilities for who could be on your left. Because you must know it well.
Yeah.
Right now, position-wise.
Okay, you're Felix. I think Papa's gonna bust. All right, you're Bruno. Oh fuck, I forgot about Newhouse.
Put me Newhouse.
Okay,
I can do Newhouse. I can. Trust
I was
me.
actually planning on getting a poker coach, a mental coach, and maybe a nutritionist. But over time, I realized that I pretty much had all those benefits in my friends.
Yeah. I'd probably call it 10s there.
Yeah, I mean it's such a feel spot. It
Yeah, I
depends.
feel it out.
Depends how he's been
I mean, it's
playing.
one like that too. You can like take your time.
Do the new house thing when he's leaving. After you bust new house. I'm gonna buy myself a new house. After you bust them. Get out of here. Go back to Cali.
I have a hard time seeing any of my opponents preparing like I am. I did a lot of endurance training, prepare my body to be able to sit in a chair and focus for so long. I'm just gonna do a 20-minute sauna just to clear my head. I feel like a kid on Christmas.
Answer dining.
Hi.
Hi, Mr. Jacobson.
Hi there.
Good. May I come in? How
Yes,
are you?
please.
Thank you.
Just a perfect meal. So we're 2 hours away now from the final table. Feel ready. Feel like $10 million.
We are moments away from getting cards in the air. Blinds are 200,000, 400,000 with a 50,000 chip ante. Mark Newhouse will have the button. There is 1 hour, 35 minutes, and 24 seconds left in level 35.
I tell you, Antonio, these players are ready.
I mean, 4 months awaiting, the main event final table, a lot of money at stake, 10 million can change a lot of lives.
These guys' minds have to be going crazy with that much money on the table.
So guys, the day is finally here. Enjoy this experience, it's one hell of a ride. I'd like to wish you all the best of luck. Dealer, shuffle up and deal.
Yeah, they had to wait 118, 119 days for it, and we've got some tremendous stories out there, Lon. Newhouse, of course, with back-to-back November 9s. Politano, the first Brazilian ever to make it to the main event final table. And, of course, the only true amateur here, Billy Pappas, the foosball champion.
Tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern, we will crown a champion. One of these 9 players will be standing in a sea of confetti, holding the main event bracelet and having just won $10 million. And so Showdown will have a pair of jacks for Jort Von Hofen. He will take that pot from Jacobson. And Von Hof is winning every which way.
Playing for 1.2 million over here. Anthony has raised it up.
River card, close enough.
Close enough.
So Larabe will take it. Jacobson could not get away.
And with that pot going Larabe's way, Jacobson now becomes the short stack here for the first time. Politano moves up to the 8 slot.
Jacobson only has 25 big blinds. He's definitely going to get active.
A roll of the eyes and a fold from Tonking. Jacobson folds as well. A bet and a fold as Jacobson just looking for some light that he can work with, and he just has had so little. He is gauging, how much time he's got left at this table.
After that hand, Jacobson had 7 big blinds remaining.
He's so focused on his opponent. Even though he's all in, it makes no difference, You have to respect that kind of focus. This is just a pure example of picking up, some weakness or some tells on your opponent. I mean, this is very impressive from Jacobson.
And look at that. Jacobson will take it, gets Tonking to fold. Last year, the first elimination at the final table was Mark Newhouse on hand number 36.
Yeah, it's a tough spot here. I don't know what to do.
All in from Newhouse, and if he's called, he calls, and that's going to do it.
It doesn't seem possible.
Oh my goodness! Back-to-back final tables, back-to-back 9th place finishes for Mark Newhouse. Felix Stevenson with the pocket 7 scores, our second knockout of the night. Here is the river card. He needed the jack. It was the queen of spades instead. And that is going to do it. There's no card in the deck that can save Andone Larabe and his main event, and he is knocked out in 6th place. And that is going to do it. Foosball world champion, the unlikely amateur, Billy Pappas, knocked off of this main event.
Yeah, what a wonderful and wondrous run.
Will Tonking now, 27-year-old cash game pro from New Jersey, says all in. What does Will have? Will's got pocket deuces.
Just shove it and pray.
And look at this from Jacobson with pocket 10s. He comes back over the top, and suddenly we may be 3-handed as Will Tonking in severe trouble with all his chips at risk.
Tonking needs a club, a tray, or a deuce.
And it is the queen of spades, and that will end the main event for Will Tonking as Martin Jacobson bounces right back. And it looks like they might be calling play for the evening with 3-handed action here. They are going to call.
Such a surreal feeling, to see your mom and sister in Vegas for the first time while you're playing a poker tournament for $10 million.
This is what he does,
Yeah.
Every single time he just builds up. He comes back stronger than ever.
It feels unreal. I'm very satisfied and happy with how I played today and how I was able to keep focused for so long.
What was the key to stay focused?
Silta.
Bring on the bacon. Bring it on, man.
I'm so nervous, but I know Martin's got everything under control. I feel excited. I feel confident. I feel like everything that Martin's been doing the past couple months has been leading up to this.
My mom and my sister, the only problem with them, they get so emotional.
Is this happening? I'm sitting there eating my peanut, like, yeah, we're gonna win this thing, don't worry. It's all about wanting it, man.
Yeah.
It is. It's such a huge thing.
Yeah.
And all your reads become correct too, and just everything kind of flows your way a lot better. So we definitely
You can
discussed
tell
it.
me when he had that hand, but also tell me, like, so here's what I think you should do now.
Yeah, okay. Strategy-wise, honestly, you were like spot on. We said little things like maybe increase your raise size a little bit on Felix's big blind because he's peeling a lot. But I think overall, like, it was fucking impressive. You're gonna see later when everyone talks to you about it. You're gonna be proud of yourself. It was good no matter what happens. The biggest thing is like you just gotta be confident in yourself heads up, man. Like, it's not that big a deal.
I know.
It's just poker.
That's been my biggest
Oh man, I would take you any day. Honestly, if I didn't know you, I would take you over Jory any day. Like 100%, man. Like, it's not even close. Dude, proud of you no matter what, man. Good job, man. Really good stuff. All right, we'll talk soon.
3 players remain, and they are all tough competitors. The Netherlands, Jorrit van Hoof is the current chip leader. He put on a dominating performance last night, knocking out 3 players.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live for the World Series of Poker main event final table. It's time! Let's shuffle up and deal!
And I've never seen a bigger smile on Martin Jacobson's face. He's a big fan of MMA. To have himself be introduced by Buffer, that was big for him.
So talk to us about the strength at the final 3.
Yeah, I mean, I've been playing for years with Stevenson online already, and he's a very good poker player. Martin Jacobson, I haven't played a lot with him outside of this event and accidentally in London.
So you take a look here at 3-handed. Pressure is never going to let up. Big pay jump ahead, and you have to stick around to get a shot at that $10 million for our champion.
Re-raise,
Yeah, he's
$8 million.
coming in for a raise here.
And Jacobson will take it with the pocket 7s, drawing first blood here at our 3-handed final table.
The more you see of this guy, the more you see nothing not to like.
Absolutely. Wow. He is a tournament specialist, and his skills have been on full display from the first hand. It is the championship. It is the competition that they love. It is the fact that they came into the main event to try to do something that they had never done before, and all 3 of them in position to do that. So the money and the bracelet, when they're out there playing, does take 2nd and 3rd place.
If Van Hoof moves all in here, Jacobson does not love calling with ace-10. I can assure you that.
Oh, there
I
is
love
the
it.
all-in.
I love it.
Wow. And a quick call. Jacobson will have Van Hoof dominated, and at risk.
And that insta-call, Antonio, it's one thing to make the call after some deliberation, but the insta-call is almost like dirt on his grave. He had him owned. He knew where he was.
He definitely knew where he was. It almost feels like he's saying...
It is another queen. And that will do it. Martin Jacobson takes that huge pot, knocks off a very dangerous opponent. Van Hoof out in 3rd place of the main event.
I honestly don't think about the money that much. I'm all for for winning that title and becoming a world champion in something I've dedicated so much time.
All in.
He says all in with a king. King deuce.
Jacobson says, all right, I can take that one.
If anybody has put themselves in a mental position to win, it's definitely Jacobson. I mean, if you could rewind back to the hand won yesterday, from 9-handed until now, I mean, he really has made no mistakes. I think it's such an educational tool for people to watch and see how Jacobson has played. It's been phenomenal. The guy just doesn't make any mistakes.
Felix Stevenson. It's ace-9 of hearts, a raise of $3.5 million. All in. This might be it. And there it is. This could be it. It could be pocket tens leading Jacobson to $10 million.
And now Martin Jacobson on the verge of eliminating Felix Stevenson.
Ace-9 of hearts at risk. And there's a 10 in the flop. But the set for Jacobson. Martin Jacobson has his breakthrough win. He has climbed the mountain.
From what I've seen in my short time with you fine gentlemen, this is the best performance I've ever seen.
He's awesome.
I think he's well-spoken. I think he's going to be a great champion.
And I truly believe him when he says that the bracelet means more than the money.
He won't admit it, but he played basically flawless for 2 straight days to come home with $10 million.
It's hard to put on a perfect show, especially at a final table. But Jacobson was, as you said, nearly flawless. Just wasn't even close, and it showed that all the experience and all the training that he had clearly paid off. They'd done their research, they'd done the preparation, and the game plan just completely followed through.
We got $10 million. We're still hungry.
People have done that, but no one, I think, has done what Martin did. Martin was prepared for every scenario.
So we did the 10 for 10 chant. It was $10 million, and he had pocket 10s, and we needed a 10 to come to win it. And then on top of it all, it turns out that it's also the Rio 10th anniversary. Literally, the window card, which is the very first card, is a 10. I mean, you just can't write it any better. It's absolutely perfect. It's a joke. It's like it's fake. This is big. I don't think I can think of anyone else more deserving. He's got so much passion, so much heart. Yeah, I'm gonna remember it forever. The after party, they give us the biggest meet I've ever been a part of. It's an absolute party. You can hear it in the background. We haven't drank. Martin hasn't drank in 3 months. None of us have partied or done anything.